up at 5 a.m. every morning to the sound of a gong, and that's how every day started. I lived in Nepal for 2 months. I started out in Kathmandu for a couple days, and I went trekking through the Himalayas. Starting out my trek to Everest Base Camp, I didn't feel well from the very beginning. The problem was I wasn't getting enough oxygen to my brain, so I was having what's called altitude sickness or mountain sickness. And I was really stubborn. I tried to ignore it. My parents would call me and ask how I was, and I'd say, "Oh, I'm fine, it's all good." I would tell my guide I was fine, and I was not doing well at all. I couldn't eat, I was having headaches, I was dizzy. And then finally, on the 5th day of my trek, I just was forced to stop, and I had to be flown down the mountain because my whole body started to shut down. But I looked at it as negative at first, and then I realized this is actually a really positive experience. It taught me to not be so stubborn, I think, to listen to what my body is telling me and to realize that it wasn't a failure because I tried to keep going. And then I was in central Nepal in a city called Pokhara. The place where I worked was called Galipatan. It was a section of town that was kind of more poor, and that's where the children's home was located. And we would travel into different parts of town with the kids. There were 16 kids that we walked to school every day, so I had the most interaction with them. In Nepal, it's traditional whenever you walk anywhere to kind of hold hands. It was just a great time to talk with them. The kids loved talking to me about American pop culture. That was their favorite thing to learn about. They would always ask me about Justin Bieber or Ariana Grande. They loved listening to their music and hearing what I thought about it. And they would spend their time teaching me about where they come from. They would listen to what I had to say, and then I would take in everything that they would teach me about where they come from. Anthropology has always kind of been my focus growing up. So it was a really easy transition for me, and it helped to guide my decision to go to Nepal because they have such a rich cultural heritage, and specifically the Himalayan Children's Care Home. It was a great experience to learn about all of their culture and their heritage. It was just amazing.